of anything, it'll just be...
Hey there, welcome to Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we are doing a simple side dish called peppered Parmesan potatoes. Here's what we need. Let's get all this ready, and we're also going to be using a mandolin slicer, which makes cutting the potatoes so much easier, and mortar and pestle to make our black peppercorns. The first step is to wash and peel your potatoes and then leave them in water. Okay, in the meantime, get your oven preheated to 200, grab a round baking tray, put some baking paper on it. So the best way to thinly slice potatoes is to get one of these really cool things called a mandolin slicer. If you haven't got one and you do things like this regularly, I'd recommend you get one. Okay, just put your potatoes on and go to town. You're left with a beautiful thin potato. Pop those in water so they don't go brown. So the easiest way to make your 2 teaspoons of cracked black pepper is get your mortar and pestle. Once again, this is one of the things that I recommend you get if you do a lot of spices, because it's so much easier to put it all in and break it up in there. I'm not sure how much 2 teaspoons is going to be, so I'm just going to put a few in. This is a good therapeutic sort of thing to do. Just break them all up. Pat your potatoes dry and pop them back in the bowl. Your slices. And then get a 1/4 of a cup of cream and put that over the top. Okay, so I've got the potato slices with the 1/4 of a cup of cream over them. My suggestion is use a bigger bowl, it'll make it easier. The next step is to grab that tray that we greased and lined earlier and just get your slices and just layer them. If they don't have cream on them, they'll get cream on them later, it's fine. So just keep going around. Very similar to making a potato bake. Once you've got that all done and put the last of the cream on the top, sprinkle it with your Parmesan. This was a block that I brought a while ago and I grated the rest of it to put in the freezer. So it's not as finely grated as it was supposed to be. But pan of potatoes without cheese. Perfect. And then, final step, get that pepper that we grated up earlier. Just go over the top. Now we're going to put this in the oven at 200 degrees for 35 minutes or until it's all cooked through. So I'll check back in with you soon and we'll see what it's looking like. Okay, it will look a lot more golden than that, but that's looking pretty good. So that serves 4. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.